Welcome to Terra Incognita, Coven. Tonight, we share with you a mystical tale, manifesting money without losing your soul. Let the ancient wisdom unfold before you. Javier, before we get tangled in the moral knots of money, manifestation, intention, and spiritual integrity, I owe you a parable. And don't worry, it contains absolutely no moral perfection, only human absurdity. A few years ago, my friend Carolina decided she was going to manifest 10,000 euros in 48 hours. Where she got this number, I don't know. Maybe it came to her in a dream, maybe from a TikTok video, maybe from temporary insanity. The point is, she was committed. She lit candles, she whispered affirmations. She wrote 10,000 on sticky notes and plastered them everywhere, including the bathroom mirror, her refrigerator, and the unfortunate forehead of her sleeping boyfriend. She visualized with more intensity than an Olympic athlete, and for 48 hours, she strutted around the house like a chosen prophet of abundance. Did she get 10,000 euros? No, of course not. What she did get was a speeding ticket she had forgotten to pay, now doubled in price, and a very irritated boyfriend who woke up with a sticky note stuck above his eyebrow that said, "Money is flowing to me." Carolina called me in despair. Why didn't it work? Was this unethical? Did I anger the universe? I told her, no, Carolina, the universe didn't punish you. You just tried to manifest wealth the way a toddler tries to microwave a frozen turkey. Enthusiasm is not a substitute for understanding. And that, Javier, is the heart of what we're about to explore. Manifestation is not unethical, but the way humans use it often is. Sit with me now. Let me give you the real teaching. The first truth you must accept. There is nothing inherently immoral about wanting material wealth. People pretend money is dirty only when they don't have any. People claim spiritual people shouldn't care about money right up until they need to pay rent. Wealth is neutral. Manifestation is neutral. The ethics depend entirely on intention, impact, and alignment. So the question is not, is manifesting money ethical? The real question is, what part of me is asking for it? You must understand the three sources of desire. Every desire you feel comes from one of three places. 1. Fear, survival stress, insecurity, scarcity, panic. 2. Ego, status, comparison, external validation. 3. Alignment, purpose, freedom, capability, expansion. Manifesting money from fear creates more fear. Manifesting from ego creates dependence on ego. Manifesting from alignment creates growth that benefits everyone around you. So before you ask the universe for a dime, you must ask yourself the more frightening question. Why do I want this? The ethical danger most people miss. Manifestation techniques do not create wealth from nothing. They redirect your energy, focus, opportunities, and relational patterns. But if you manifest with the intention of, I want wealth so I don't have to feel my fear, or I want wealth so I can outrun my insecurity, you are not manifesting abundance, you are manifesting avoidance. Avoidance is not ethical. Avoidance creates damage. Avoidance manipulates your own psyche into serving your fear. Manifesting from avoidance is like building a house over a sinkhole. It may stand for a while, but eventually everything collapses. Let me be even more direct. Manifesting wealth becomes unethical when you use it to bypass self-responsibility. You believe the universe owes you. You expect wealth without offering value. You treat money as proof of superiority. You try to shortcut personal growth. You weaponize spirituality to escape reality. Manifestation is not a cheat code, Javier. It's a collaboration, and collaboration demands maturity. Now let's talk about ethics in the real sense. There are three ethical pillars every practitioner must follow when manifesting wealth. 1. Do not manifest at the expense of others. Wealth gained through manipulation, social, emotional, spiritual, or financial, has consequences. If your manifestation requires someone else to lose, suffer, or sacrifice unwillingly, that wealth becomes weighted with distortion. You will feel it. Others will feel it. Your life will warp around it. Ethical manifestation is growth-based, not extraction-based. 2. Do not manifest to inflate your ego. Money does not make you larger. It makes your insecurities louder. If you manifest wealth to prove something, you will spend your entire life trying to earn your own worth. The universe doesn't punish ego-driven manifestation. Your psyche does. Because nothing you gain externally can satisfy a hunger that is internal. 3. Do not manifest what you cannot steward. If you manifest more than your current level of maturity can hold, it will slip through your fingers like water. Not because the universe is cruel, but because abundance requires structure. Ethical manifestation asks one question: am I ready to manage what I'm asking for? If the answer is no, adjust your desire. Don't bulldoze your way through it. Now, the part most teachers avoid will. Sometimes manifesting wealth is not only ethical, it is necessary. Money does not merely buy comfort. It buys freedom. It buys time. It buys safety. It buys the ability to say no. It buys choice. It buys the capacity to help others. Poverty does not make you spiritual. Abundance does not make you shallow. Ethics are not measured by your bank account. The ethical question is not, should I want wealth? It is, will my wealth make the world better or smaller? Back to Carolina and her €10,000 fantasy wealth. Her manifestation failed not because it was unethical, but because she approached money like a child approaching electricity, with enthusiasm and no understanding of the danger. She didn't examine her intention. She didn't understand her emotional state. She didn't account for responsibility. She didn't align with her real capabilities. She treated the universe like a slot machine. The universe is not a slot machine. It's a mirror. And mirrors demand honesty. Carolina's true desire was not €10,000. It was relief from anxiety. Money was only the symbol. When she faced that truth, her manifestation became rooted in clarity, not fantasy. That is the real lesson of the parable. Now, the deeper question: is it moral to use manifestation for personal gain? Yes, when that gain does not harm your integrity or others' well-being. The idea that money is unspiritual is a lie invented by people who wanted control. Every spiritual tradition, without exception, acknowledges that resources are tools, and tools reveal the nature of the one who wields them. Money in good hands becomes nourishment. Money in fearful hands becomes a prison. Money in egoic hands becomes poison. Manifest ethically and wealth becomes a blessing. Manifest recklessly and wealth becomes a burden. Javier, let me end with clarity. Manifestation techniques are not immoral. Material wealth is not immoral. Your desire for comfort, freedom, and stability is not immoral. What is immoral is using spirituality to chase wealth without facing yourself. Manifestation is ethical when it is honest, it is grounded, it is aligned, it is responsible, it benefits your growth and the world around you. Manifestation is unethical when it is manipulative, it is avoidant, it is ego-driven, it is entitled, it is disconnected from real value, it bypasses your inner work. You are not judged by wanting money. You are judged by the integrity with which you pursue it. If you manifest wealth with sincerity, clarity, and humility, money will flow to you without corrupting you. If you manifest wealth with distortion, no amount of money will ever feel like enough. That is the ethical core of manifestation. 5 spirits specifically aligned with ethical prosperity work. No repeats, no generic lists. This is the strongest set for aligned material manifestation. 1. Klonek Gaudia, the most ethical demon of wealth, teaches responsibility, alignment, and value-based prosperity. 2. Lakshmi Hindu, embodiment of abundance through harmony, compassion, and integrity. Wealth without spiritual distortion. 3. Ophiel, Olympian spirits, master of Mercury's current, teaches skill building, opportunity creation, and ethical prosperity. 4. Archangel Sachiel brings wealth grounded in emotional balance and generosity, not ego or force. 5. Hecate Plutodotes, Hecate the wealth giver, a lesser-known aspect of Hecate, who guides the practitioner to prosperity that strengthens destiny rather than derailing it. And so, our tale comes to rest. May these words linger in your spirit. This has been a sacred sharing from Terra Incognita Coven. Until we meet again in the realm of mystery, blessed be.